Yes, many Ghanaian fans believe so, and I've seen videos of people who also agree that that should have been called. And these people are not Ghanaians. Some were even from, England. So, yeah, I think that should have been called. Yes, looking at the replay, there's a strong argument that that should have been a penalty because Prince Edu was first not in an offside position. Second, he was in the penalty box. Third, Konsa came from behind and did not touch the ball. My issue is that even if you're not going to call a penalty, right, you can just look at it. That is the reason why VAR is present in this World Cup. Why are you using it in the tournament if you don't want to, take a look at it? So it didn't make any sense. The biggest frustration is not just the decision itself, but not taking a second look at the situation. That makes it even worse. You understand? The reason why we are using VAR in the tournament is to call, the attention of the referee when it comes to critical decisions. So what happened? You understand? All Ghanaians wanted was a thorough check, a thorough review of the situation. You, the referee, you have the final say, but that is all what Ghanaians, not even just Ghanaians, but other people watching the game wanted. To be fair, you understand? So, yeah, that's what I think. I think that challenge needed a thorough review. Yeah, the coach did not hide his frustration. After the match, he sarcastically made a comment that he thinks VAR went for a coffee break. And I agree because it's either because, Ghana is a small team and it's playing England, so you cannot, allow Ghana to win, or like you intentionally did not want to draw the attention of the referee because I don't know what happened. And the VAR also has multiple officials, monitoring, making the analysis. So if one person didn't see it, what about the other 2 or 3 officials monitoring the game? So yeah, I think he said his mind, but then he just made it a joke. But then indirectly, he's telling them that, there's an agenda, behind this. They need to do better. FIFA needs to investigate some of these things because it's really not fair. Yeah, when I saw it the first time, I thought that was a red card, but after reading, I had to go back to read the FIFA rules, and that rule only applies when there's a confrontation between the teams, right? That is when you get a red card if you cover your mouth. But then looking at how Bellingham was talking to Jordan Ayew, I don't see there any confrontation at that moment. So I think the referee was right with that decision without giving him a red card. The key thing is there has to be a confrontation between both parties before a red card can be issued. So I feel like that was the right call. I don't see anything with that. Final verdicts, I feel like Ghana has every right to be frustrated because that issue deserved a thorough, review or scrutiny because that was just not fair, and that could have, gotten Ghana the 3 points they wanted. But anyway, draw wasn't also bad for both teams. So yeah, let's see how things go from here. Let me know what you think in the comment section.